हेलो तो आज से हम लोग स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं अपना चैप्टर 7 कंजर्वेशन ऑफ बायोडाइवर्सिटी चैप्टर 7 टॉपिक नंबर 7.1 causes of biodiversity losses. Loss of the species is a serious cause of the concern for human survival. It has been observed that 79 species of mammals, 44 of the bird, and 15 reptilian and 3 of amphibians are threatened. Nearly 1,500 species of the plant are endangered in India. There are four major causes that have led to the rapid extinction of biological diversity, sometimes referred as the evil quadrant. The principle of mechanism are habitat destruction. It results from the clearing and burning forest, draining and filling of wetland, building of road, etc. These changes either kill or the food out may species from area causing disruption of the interaction among these species. Fragmentation of large forest tract, example corridors, affect these species occupying the deeper part of the forest and are the first to disappear. The Amazon rainforest, it is also used that it is called the lungs of the planet. Herbaceous property, millions of the species is being cut down and cleared for cultivation, soybean for the conservation of two grassland for rising cattle. Apart from this direct loss of the species during the development activities, the new environment is unsustainable for species survival. अपनी फर्दर रीडिंग से पहले हम लोग समझते हैं कि वाई वी कंजर्व बायोडाइवर्सिटी नैरोइंग यूटिलाइजेरियन आर्गूमेंट ह्यूमन ड्राइव countries directly economic benefit from the nature within these resources put into the search for the plant and animal species from the which medicinal drug and other commercial valuable compounds can be obtained prospecting nations and loaded with rich biodiversity with rich biodiversity can expect to reap a numerous benefit. Broadly utilitarian argument biodiversity play a major role in the many ecosystem pro service and aesthetic of pleasure that nature provide. It is not possible to put a monetary value on such services. Ethical argument agree every species has an intrinsic value. Human have a moral duty to care for their well-being and to pass on the biological legacy in the good order to future generation. Now completed this and फिर से हम लोग अपने वापस उसमें चलते हैं. Overexploitation due to the exponential increase in human dependency for natural resources to meet the rising demand for the development has led to the overexploitation. Overexploitation reduces the size of the population of the species and may push it towards extinction. Many species extinction in the last 500 years. Australian sea cow, passengers, pigeons with were due to overexploitation by human coexistence. When a species become extinct, the plant and animal species associated with it an obligatory way also become extinct. When a host fish species become extinct, its unique assemblage of the parasite also meet the same fate. Another example is the case of the co-related plant pollinators mutualism, where extinction of the one invariably lead to the extinction to the other. Alien invasive species are an invasive species is any species that is established outside of its natural past and present distribution who's introduced and or spread threatened by biological diversity. For example, the Nile perch introduced into the Lake Victoria in East Africa lead eventually to the extinction of an ecological unique assemblage of more than 200 species of chilled fish in the lake. It can be any kind of or living organism, an amphibian like an crane, toad, plant, insect, fish, fungi, bacteria, or even organism, seed or eggs. The most common characteristic of invasive species are rapid reproduction and growth, high dispersal ability to survive on various food type and a wide range of environment condition, and the ability to adapt physiological to new condition called the phenotype plasticity. This may be transported to new location either intentionally or for food or economic purposes, or unintentionally by natural means like a word, wind, ocean current, etc. The recent rapid growth of the world trade travel and has greatly increased the rate of the unintentionally introduction, the natural protection provided by the ocean and mountain that once acted as a natural barrier to the mountain of the species has now been breached, ending millions of years of biological isolation. And analysis of IUCN Red List so that they are the second most common threatened association with the species that have gone completely extinct are and are the most common threatened association with the extension of the amphibian, reptilian, and mammalians. Apart from the biodiversity loss, invasive species also threatened in different ways, such as change in the ecosystem. Invasive aliens, such species, lead to the change in the structure of composition of ecosystem, leading to significant detrimental impact to ecology, ecosystem services, affecting economies and the human well-being. For example, the water hyper since is spreading across Africa, Asia, Oceania, and North America. It is a fast growing floating aquatic plant forming dense matter on the water surface, limiting oxygen and prevent sunlight reaching the water column. In infestation have lead to reduced fisheries, blocked navigation routes, increased case of vector-borne disease, reduce the hydropower capacity, and affecting across to water. Lead to resources crunches. Invasives can be threatened native species by over competition them for the resources. Asian carp introduced into United States overcome the native fish for both food and space, leading to large decline in native fishes population. Impact on human health. Invasive species can impact human health when these species may accumulate toxin in their tissues. When the other organisms prey on these species, the toxin are passed up the food chain and can also enter animal consumption by human. Infectious diseases agents may themselves be invasive species or may be introduced by invasive vectors. Example, introduced mosquitoes carrying malaria. West Nile virus is an example of this. List of the invasive flora and fauna in India. Name native to affected area. African apple. Uh, it is now found across the country and threatened to the habitat of the several native species. Papaya mealy bugs. Native name Mexico and Central America. Affected area destroy huge crop of papaya. Cotton mealy bugs. Native name and North America. Affected area affected cotton crops. Amazon saffron catfish. Affected area fish population in the wetland of Kolkata. Block wattle south native to southeast of Australia. Affected area it is distributed in forest and grazing land in high altitude areas. Haptolin native to tropical America. Affected area aggregative colonizer abundant in the still or slow floating water are nuisance for an aquatic ecosystem. Black mimesa native to tropical North America. Affected area across aggressive colonizers in it invades water courses and seasonal flooded wetland. Parthidium congress grass Parthidium. Native name native to tropical North America. Affected area aggressive colonizer, a common weed of the cultivator field, forest, overgrazed pastures, wasteland, and gardens. Cannibal snails, rosy wolf snail, native to the southeastern United States. Affected area Indian Ocean. Indian bullfrog native to Afghanistan, Bangladesh, India, Myanmar, Nepal to and Pakistan. Affected area threatened to the marine species, especially small endemic vertebrates. Lantana camura native to South America. Affected area it hindered the growth of the native vegetation that herbivores such as the deer and elephant feed on. The further it fruit it toxic animal. Precocious Gelliflora, native to South and the Central America. Affected area introduced in India to meet the fuel board requirement of the rural poor and the restore dog road. degraded lands. Managing invasive species. In the last decade, there have been effort to compile a list to invasive species in India and to study the impact of invasive species in different parts of the country. In 2009, the Indian Council for Forestry Research and Education set up the Forestry Invasive Species Cell to develop capacities for the invasive species management and to create a database on invasive species, an integral forest protecting scheme for diverse and to include management of invasive species. The last tiger census conducted by National Tiger Conservation Authority included to survey of the distribution of a subset of invasive plant in tiger landscape across the country, and the 12th 5-year plan proposed a national invasive species monitoring system. India has a number of different legislation related to the invasive species. Some of these were enacted long before invasive species were a global concern, but have since amended to including invasive species and indicative through the incomplete. The list includes first, a plant quarantine regulated of import into India order 2003. B, the destructive insect and the pest act 1914 and amendments. C. Livestock Importation Act 1898 and the Livestock Importation Amendment Ordinance 2001. D. Environmental Protection Act 1986 and Biological Diversity Act 2002. So also we have a number of different agencies changed with the preventing the introduction of the invasive species and for the management and the control of invasive species. These include the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, the National Bureau of Genetic Resources, the Plant Quarantine Organization of India, and various departments of the Ministry of Agriculture. Other steps taken to control invasive species: IAS. Article 8H of CBD and HE Target 9 aim to control, eradicate alien species which threatened ecosystem habitat and species. Global invasive species program is supported to implement Article 8H of CBD with IUCN as a partner organization and also working to address the global threat to IAS. IUCN's invasive species specialist group has been working to promote the facilities that the exchange of IAS information and the knowledge across the globe and ensure linkage between the policy making of the flow of knowledge. IUCN has also developed a number of global databases which provide critical information on IAS, such as Global Initiative Species Database and the Global Register of Introduced and Invasive Species. Topic number 7.2: IUCN Red List of Endangered Species. IUCN Red List threatened species, also called Red List. IUCN Red List is the one of the most well-known objective assessment system to classify status of the plant and animal and other organism threatened with the extinction. The International Union for the Conservation of Nature (IUCN) unveiled this assessment system in 1994. It contained explicit criteria to classify the conservation status of the individual species on the basis of their probability of extinction. The IUCN system uses a set of five quantitative criteria to assess the extinction risk to a given species. In the general, these criteria considered: A, rate of the popular decline; B, geographic range; third, whether the species already possesses a small population size; D, whether the species is very small or lives in the restricted area; E, whether the result of the quantitative analysis indicate a high probability of existence in the wild. About IUCN, IUCN is an international organization. NGO working in the field of nature conservation and the sustainable use of the natural resources. It is involved in the database gathering and analysis, researches, field project advocacy, lobbying, and the education. The organization is best known for the complying and the publishing the IUCN Red List, which assessing the conservation status of the species worldwide. It headquarters are in the Gland, Switzerland. After a given species has been thoroughly evaluated, it is placed into one of the several categories. The detail of each have been condensed to highlight two or the three of the category most salient point below. In addition, three of the categories CREN and VU are contained within the broader notion of the threatened. The IUCN Red List of the threatened species recognize several categories of the specific species status. A. Extension EX. Designation applied to species in which the last individual has died or where the systematic and the time appropriate survey has been unable to log even a single individual. B. Extension in the world EW. And the category contains those species whose members survive only in a captivity or as artificially support population for outside their historical geographical range. C. Critical endangered. C are a category containing those species that possesses an extremely high risk of the extinction as a result of the rapid population decline of the 80 to more 90 80 to more than 90% over a previous 10 years or three generation, a current population size of fewer than 50 individual or the other factor endangered en, a designation applied to species that possess a very high risk of the extinction as a result of rapid population decline of 50 to more than 70% over the previous 10 years or three generations. A current population size of fewer than 250 individual or other factors vulnerable BU the category containing these species that possess a very high risk of the extinction as a result of the rapid population decline of 13 to more than 50% over the previous 10 years for the three generation. A current population size of fewer than 1000 individual or other factors. F near threatened anti degradation applied to species that are close to become threatened to or may meet the criteria for the threatened status in the near future. G. Least concern LC, a category containing species that are pervasive and evident after the careful assessment. H. Data waste deflectant DD, a condition applied to the applied to species in which the amount of available data related to its risk at the extinction is lacking in some ways. Consequently, a complete assessment cannot be performed. Thus, unlike the other category in the list, this category does not describe the conservation status of a species not evaluated. And a category used to include any of the nearly 1.9 million species described by science but not assessed by IUCN. All else being equal, a species experience an 90% decline over 10 years or three generations, for example, would be classified as a criteria endangered. Likewise, another species undergoing a 50% decline over the same period would be classified as an endangered, and one experienced a 30% of reduction over the same time frame would be considered vulnerable. It is important to understand, however, that a species cannot be classified by using one criteria alone. It is essential for the scientist doing the assessment to consider all five criteria when determine the status of the species. Illegal wildlife trade. As per widespread fund of the nature, illegal wildlife trade is essential, estimated to reach 20 billion 20 billion US dollar per year, which makes wildlife trafficking the world fourth illicit trade after narcotics, human trafficking, and the trade in the counterfeit goods. Illegal wildlife trade not only is a threat to conservation of species but also pose a risk to human health and negativity impact a country's natural resources and local communities. State of India's Environment 2070 highlight a 52% spike in poaching and wildlife crimes between 2014 to 2016. In 2018, Traffic India released a study which revealed that at least 5,772 penguins were captured in India from pangolins were captured in India from 2009 to 2017 for illegal trade. There are variety of product which are demanded to by the trade and poaching included exotic pets, luxury bushes meat, traditional medicines, clothing and jewelries made from the animal fur, tusks, fins, shell, skin, horns, and internal organs. In India, the illegal wildlife trade include diverse products including mongoose, hares, snails, skin, rhino, horns, tiger, and leopard claw, etc. The main reason for unabated wildlife trafficking across India is its porous international land border. The main consumers market are China and Southeast Asia, but wildlife is also smuggled to the Gulf, Europe, and Northern America beyond in the India. The main transit countries are the Nepal, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, and Myanmar. There are three main types of hunting: commercial hunting, in which animals are killed to profit from sale for their furs, bones, and other parts. Substance hunting, the killing of animal to provide food for survive, and sport hunting, the killing of animal for recreation. Stepped the step taken in India to counter IWT. Constitutional safeguard under Article 51 AG. It is the fundamental duty of every citizen of India to protect and improve natural environment including forest, lake, river, and wildlife, and to have a compassion for living creatures. Law and the government initiative trade in over 1,800 species of wild animal, plant, and their derivatives, and prohibited under the Wildlife Protection Act 1972, the Prevention of the Cruelty to Animal Act 1916, empower authorities to penalize and jail those who harm wildlife. International Organization for Wildlife Trafficking, established in 1976, is a wildlife trade monitoring network and a joint program of WWF and IUCN. It works closely with the national and the state government and the various agencies to help study, monitor, and then influence action to curb illegal wildlife trade and bring wildlife trade within a sustainable level. Cities, the Washington Convention signed in 1973 provide a mechanism to regulate the trade in wildlife under the guidance. The government all over the world have taken steps to prevent this illegal trade and bring it under control. India is a member IFAW International Fund for Animal Welfare is one of the largest animal welfare and conservation charity in the world. The organization work to resource individual animal, safeguard population, preserve habitat, and advocate for greater protection. In 2015, the United States General Assembly unanimously adopted a resolution for tracking illegal trafficking in wildlife. The Sustainable Development Goal has laid down specific target to combat poaching and trafficking of protected species. Indian Penal Code 1816, Section 428 and Section 429 read that killing, poaching, maiming, poisoning, or torturing an animal is a cognizable offense, and the punishment for such act is a rigorous imprisonment, which may extend to 5 years or fine or both. Wildlife Crime Control Bureau (WCCB) is a statutory multidisciplinary body established by government under the Ministry of Environment and Forest to combat organized organized wildlife crime in the country under Wildlife Protection Act 1972. Other initiative participating of local communities, over 5 crore people living around the national park and centuries are working as a partner in environmental conservation. A 15-year national wildlife action plan 2017 to 2031, uh, with a special force focus on the pupils participating, has been launched, demanding reduction campaign in May 2019. The WCCB launched a campaign in collaboration with the UN environment named Not All the Animal Mitigate by Choice. Campaign launched to raise awareness on illegal wildlife trade at airport across India. Tiger, pangolins, star tortoise, and Tokyo gecko featured in a campaign. Topic number 7.4: Human animal conflict in India. Human animal conflict is seen across the country in a variety of forms, including monkey, mange, and the urban center, crop raiding, and the ungulated and wild pig depredation by elephant, cattle lifting, and human death and injury by tiger, leopard, and other wild animals in the monsoon season 2019. The Union Environment Ministry informed that Lok Sabha that 2,398 people in India were killed by the elephant, while tiger claimed 224 lives in the last 5 years. Human-animal conflict occur both the protected area as well as the outside protected area. The intensity of the conflict is generally more in area outside protected area network than inside. Such conflict is situation that generally lead to the growing antipathy among the people toward wildlife conservation, resulting in hereditary killing or injury to animal. Conflict related morality of wildlife does not bode well for the conservation. Moreover, the loss of the agriculture production and the livestock add to the farmers' distress. Reason for the human wildlife conflict: habitat loss and the fragmentation, thereby increasing the chance of the wild animal moving out of natural habitation and the encountering cultivation and the people. Example: there exists clear evidence for the conflict between Asian elephant and agriculture. At the same time, local over evidence of the elephant may be also cause them to move into human production landscape, as seen as a part of the southern India increasing population. For example, the substantial recovery of once dwelling population of the ungulated, such as the black bucks and the nilgai, has a resolution in increased conflict with agriculture in northwestern and the central India. Presence of a large number of animal and the bird outside the notified protected area. For the example, around 29% of the tiger are outside tiger reserve, and 67% of elephant are the outside populated area. Land use change outside forest areas with irrigated from tube well and the canals aided the cultivation of a crop for longer time period. Also may attract animals such as elephant. Highly productive crop field and produce provide more palatable and nutrition for forage to, and also promote conflict with herbivores. Adverse climatic events such as a drought has been implemented in increasing conflict between lion and the people, as well as elephant and people. Adaptability: many wildlife species have adapted to changing landscape through the behavioral change of crop raiding. This is a true of elephant and the certain commercial wildlife species such as black bucks, nilgai, rhesus macaque or the northern India, as well as bonnet mosquito macaque of the southern India. Even non-commercial animals such as leopard have adapted to survive in human inhabited area. Another reason why animal move to new geographical area is the government practice of the translocation them. Wildlife species are also impacted by the accidental death due to the development of the infrastructure such as railway lines, road, electricity wires, etc. Government initiative governance framework. The management of the human-animal conflict is handled by the state government. The union government has issued guidelines for in context of human-wildlife conflict to the chief wildlife warden of the all state government. Union state government and union government administration in 2014 and 2015. The National Tiger Conservation Authority (NTCA) has brought forth several standard operating procedures (SOP) to deal with the various challenges of the human tiger interference. National Wildlife Action Plan (NWAP) 3 2017 to 2031 prescribe a guideline to mitigate the human wildlife conflict (HWC). These include the creation of national, regional, and state level database of HWC, scientific management of the wildlife population, as well as land use practice and the comprehensive species and the specific conflict mitigation plans. It further talks about the encouraging community participation in the HWC mitigation through the extensive education and awareness programs by well trained and dedicated equipped workforce. It provides for center excellence COC and HWC mitigation under the aegis of the MOEFCC to address develop the implementation long-term and the short-term measure of the to reduce adverse impact of agility. Draft National Forest Policy 2020-2018 also resulted the objectives and the guidelines of the NWAP3, the provision for killing of errant animal. The Wildlife Protection Act 1972 empowered the concerned authority to deal with the problematic animal, including declaring any protected species as vermin and to be killed. Example, monkeys in Himachal Pradesh and Nilgai and the wild boars in Bihar were declared vermin in recent times. Mass sterilization drive is the to control the faster population growth of monkey and boar as seen in Himachal Pradesh as a scheme to argument fodder and water in protected area forest area for argument the availability of a forage and water for a wild herbivorous in protected area PAS forest where poor habitat is known as the cause of significant human wildlife conflict has been initiated by MOEFCC. Uttar Pradesh government has given it in a principle approving to bring man animal conflict under listed disaster in state disaster response fund to ensure better coordination and relief during such incident. The National Green Tribunal NGT has also asked the Ministry of Environment, Forest and the Climate Change MOEF and CC to consider declaring all elephant corridor in India as eco-sensitive zones. Indo-German Human Wildlife Conflict Mitigation Project with an object to frame guidelines and standard operating procedure SOPCs so that the humans and wildlife could exist. It also provides technical support at the national level and in select states for effective implementation of conflict mitigation measures so that both human and animal lives could be saved by shifting from conflict to coexist mode. Landscape level approaches to address human elephant conflict. A study involving close monitoring of animal on daily basis for 2 years in Karnataka has concluded that landscape level management is necessary for mitigation human elephant conflict. As per the Food and Agriculture Organization (FAO), landscape level strategy deals with the landscape processes is in an integration and multidisciplinary manner, combining natural resources management environmental with the environmental and livelihood considered. It can be used as a viable solution for the minimizing the human elephant conflict, such as scientific management of the monoculture plantation. Since elephant prefer to stay in monoculture plantation, for the example monoculture plantation of Acacia eucalyptus, forest department should think strategically when it clear fell these plantation. If these places are not available, elephant will start using agriculture habitat more frequently, which may aggravate human elephant conflict situation. Regular monitoring of use practice. Proper planning need to be done before making any change in the land use practice in a habitat such as coffees, agriculture, or forest patches, as it may have native effect on elephant conservation or aggravate a human elephant conflict. Preserving forest remnant and monoculture refuse. These refuse are vital for elephant and useful in containing conflict, or as most of the forest is fragmented. Topic number 7.5: conservation strategies. Conservation need different strategies. They can be specified based on the habitat, based on habitat based on the ecological based. Some species are given important as a national level, while some need treatment at international level. Conservation effort can be largely grouped into the following two categories: in situ conservation. Mean on situ conservation, it is the process of protecting an endangered plant or species in its natural habitat, either by protecting or clearing up the habitat itself, or by defending the species from the predators. The benefit to in situ conservation is that it maintain recovering population in the surrounding where they have developed their distinctive properties. Ex situ conservation means literally off the site conservation. It is the process of the protecting population of an endangered species, a plant or animal, by removing it from the an unsafe or threatened habitat and placing it or the part of it under the care of human. While ex situ conservation is comprised of such and oldest and best non-conservation method known as human is also involved. Newer, sometimes controversial laboratory method. Topic number 7.5.1: the in situ conservation method. Protection of habitat. This approach deals with the maintaining species in their natural habitat, which is believed to be the best way to maintain the earth biological diversity. Thus, protected area play a very important role in the in situ conservation of species, particularly threatened species, by ensuring conservation of their habitat. Species species specific program. Certain species have been identified as needed to, as a concerned with concerted and specifically directed protection effort. Project Tiger, Project Elephant, and Project Crocodile are the example of focusing on a single species through conserving their habitat. Topic number 7.5.2: ex situ conservation strategies. Ex situ conservation is composed of some of the oldest and the best non-conservation method known to human. It also involves newer, sometimes controversial laboratory method. Ex situ conservation has a certain limitation for conservation of animal. These include adaptation the problem, loss of the genetic variability due to inbreeding, and the concentration in small places, surplus animal, and continuity in fund researches on captive population can provide insight into the basic biology of the species and suggest new conservation strategies. Some of the important situ conservation strategies are the botanical garden, zoo, etc. are to complement in situ conservation effort. Ex situ conservation is being undertaken through the setting up the botanic garden, zoos, medicine plant parks, etc. by various agencies. The Indian Botanical Garden in Havara, West Bengal, is over 200 years. The other important botanical garden are in Uti, Bangalore, and Lucknow. The most recent one is the Botanical Garden of Indian Republic establishment in at Noida, near Delhi, in April 2002. Uh, Guinea Bank access to collection and preservation of genetic resources is done through the gene banks and the seed bank. The National Bureau of Plant Genetic Resources (NBPG) are the New Delhi preserved seed of the wild relative of the crop plant as well as cultivated variety. The National Bureau of Animal Genetic Resources at Karnal, Haryana maintain the genetic material for the domesticated animal, and the National Bureau of Fish Genetic Resources, Lucknow, for the fishes. Saipo preservation, freeze preservation is particularly useful for conserving vegetative propagate crop. Cytoplasm preservation conservation is the use storage of material at ultra low temperature of liquid nitrogen 90 degree centigrade and essentially involve suspension of all metabolic processes and the activities. Cypo preservation has been successfully applied to the meristream zygotic and somatic embryos. Pollen protoplast cell and the suspension culture of a number plant species conservation at a molecular level DNA level in addition to above germplasm conservation at molecular level is now feasible and attracting attention. Cloned DNA and material having DNA is in its native state can also used for genetic conservation. Furthermore, non-viable material representing valuable genotype stored in gene bank can be also used as a source of DNA libraries for the from where a relevant gene for a combination of gene can be recovered. Cultural model of conservation. This is based on the respect of the right of indigenous people and other bearer of the traditional knowledge and prevent social conflict. And it involve forest dwellers in the forest management and the governance and acknowledge the traditional right of the tribal over minor forest produce and provision for making conservation more effective and more transparent. It is different from the colonial model of the conservation where human presence is taken as threatened to nature and which denied indigenous people right and provoked long-term social conflict. The Kinshasa resolutions of 1975 under IUCN provide international recognition to a cultural model of conservation. It acknowledges the importance of traditional way of the life and the land ownership and calls on the government to maintain and encourage customary way of living application by cultural model of the conservation in different tribes of India. Bisnoi tribe of Rajasthan. Bisnoi considered tree as scared and protect the entire ecosystem, include animal and the bird and that exist in their villages. Tribe has organized their own tiger force, which is a brigade of the youth activities pursue wildlife protection. Chinchu tribe of the Andhra Pradesh. They are involved in tiger conservation at Nagar, Juna Sagar, Sri Sailam Tiger Reserve (NSTR) tribe has been coexist with tiger and wildlife animal for long without disturbing the ecological balance, which ensure enough water and the fodder for the herbivorous. Maldhari tribe in the Junagadh, Gujarat. The success of the land conservation in good forest areas is due to the peaceful coexistence of the tribe with lions. Bugan tribe of Arunachal Pradesh. The tribal using communities lead conservation initiative and the traditional knowledge helped to protect the criteria and endangered bird begin Louis Chial for its effort. Singchung Bugan Community Reserve won the India Biodiversity Award 2018. Naishi tribe of Arunachal Pradesh is conserving hornbills in the Pakoi Tiger Reserve recently. Government of Arunachal Pradesh declared the Paki Paga Hornbill Festival (PPHF) the state-only conservation festival as a state festival. Now our chapter 7 is completed now. I hope you understand the lecture.